Welcome back, everyone. While Wednesday's ice storm left parts of our northern viewing area covered in a glaze, it reminds us of some of the legendary storms that have passed right through the QCA.
Yeah, and here on the 6:30, we're reviving our Flashback Friday segment. So what better way to kick things off than looking back at an ice storm from February 25th, 2007. As Chris Miner, familiar name,
I know.
reports, it left behind a thick coat of ice, and as John David shows us,
I know him too.
that left some without power. It's all part of Flashback Friday, right here on News 8 at 6:30.
All around the area, trees tonight are cracking under the weight of the ice.
It tore the gutters off the house.
Here in East Moline, Laura DePape's house took a direct hit around 4 o'clock this afternoon.
I said, oh my God, something happened. So I went and looked out the window, and that's when Scott came running down the hall and said that there was a tree on the house.
Cars here at this car lot in Moline in a deep freeze. For many people, there will be plenty to scrape tomorrow. It took LaRon Martin nearly half an hour to get his ice-covered car door open.
It took me a while, but I finally got it.
Despite the wicked winds and relentless ice and snow, there are still drivers on the road. LaRon, he's had enough. Don't you love winter?
I hate it.
For Laura, State Farm just raised her deductible to $1,000. She's trying, though, to keep it in perspective.
Nobody got hurt, I keep thinking about that. Nobody got hurt. My son's okay. He was in my room. It could have been a lot worse.
I think what really saved the tree from hitting the house is this leg.
Wicked weather hits Davenport fast and hard. A huge cottonwood tree toppling along 53rd Street. A crackling crash that's hard to forget.
What the heck was that? I mean, it's not like a car coming through the house. It almost knocked me out of the water bed.
Along Westwood Place in Davenport, a neighborhood left in the dark. The storm's 1-2 punch knocking out power up and down the region.
The tree limb fell and then on the wires and it started on fire.
A wood-burning stove, the only source of light and heat inside Jody Jorgensen's home. But it's a blessing on a bitter night like this.
It'd probably keep us warm.
Along Locust Street, crews work high above and down on the ground. But for tree trimmers, the storm too close for comfort.
That was quite the experience. I've never experienced nothing like that.
While crews try to help this homeowner, the damage continues to multiply.
The rest of the tree fell right on top of the house, and we kind of had to go back into the kitchen to make sure it fell right directly above us.
The wind and the snow has just been packing on the trees. You can see over there on the shoulder when we dropped that tree, it turned into a big snow pile. Worse than cubed ice.
Back on 53rd Street, the huge cottonwood is a reminder of the wrath facing homeowners. But some say it could have been worse.
I just hope everybody else is safe, and if their damage is no worse than mine, that's a wonderful thing.
A mixed blessing for sure on this nasty night.
Wow.
You remember that night.
I do. In fact, I believe I had to do like a little news clip for Good Morning America and Ginger Z. She requested something from our local area, so we had to send something out to them,
Should have told me, I would have found it.
I would be curious what I looked like back then, yeah.
Well, it's crazy. All these years later, we don't have that weather today. Thank goodness.
Unbelievable. Of course, we had a little bit of that earlier in the week, but it's been mainly rain. We got another chance for some wet weather, but not until we get to about late Sunday night going to Monday.